the uncertainty that we're facing right now in terms of what the policy outcomes will be really favors increased diversification in a portfolio, as well as um, increasing allocation to what I'd call alpha strategies, tactical strategies that can go long and short markets depending on where the opportunities are. And in particular, I know a lot of people have uh, eschewed bonds for a while, thinking that they're not a great hedge. I think one of the things that's kind of interesting is now what we've seen over the course of the last couple of weeks is bonds maybe aren't a perfect hedge, but they certainly are a better hedge to a stock slowdown than they've been for a while,
Yeah.
stock fall than they've been for a while. And so um, it probably at these valuations, it's probably worth coming back to bonds to some extent, even if you weren't so excited about them for the last couple of years. I think also it highlights that gold might have a role in a portfolio here as well. And I know you folks hold gold in your portfolio. One of the rare allocators to gold. The vast majority of RIAs don't hold any gold, literally zero gold in their portfolio. And obviously, what we've seen is that gold has been a unique and dynamic hedge in an environment of higher than expected inflation and higher than expected geopolitical risk and
Right.
easy monetary policy. And so I think it certainly has an important role in a portfolio. Now, you're probably not going to hold as much gold as you do bonds, partially because gold is much more volatile than bonds, but certainly having a moderate allocation to gold can be very beneficial in this environment. And then, as I said, the last thing is really looking at alpha. So where can you add strategies, low cost diversified strategies that can go long and short markets? Because we might have a period where we have meaningful shifts in economic conditions where, say, something like, stocks are going to underperform. Where are the ways that you can, you have sort of a question of, do you manage it yourself, or do you hire people who are skilled managers to navigate through that uncertainty and tactically shift positions? And I think it's one of those times. A time of great uncertainty is a time to hire the best and the brightest to navigate through the choppy waters. And so I think alpha is a good. It's a good time to add diversified alpha to your portfolio after what the previous 2 years is basically like get long, and the longer the better. The next 2 or 3 years are not going to look the same way.